Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I have got a fresh new Temu haul for you today. Stay tuned. Alright, so here we are with a Temu bag, but before we get to that, if you haven't heard, they announced a couple hours ago that Matthew Perry died of Friends fame, so that was kind of sad to hear. I know he's had a lot of ups and downs and struggles in his life, and so that was kind of sad. So he was probably one of my favorite characters on Friends just because of his comedic timing was excellent. And of course there's all those catchphrases that he coined. Could you be any more serious right now? You know, whatever. But anyway, so that was kind of sad. I was sad to hear that, and I just hope that, I guess the other thing that surprised me is he was only 54, and I guess I'm gonna be 48 on my next birthday, and I guess I just didn't realize that I was so close in age to them. I don't know what it is, but I suppose the age difference seemed bigger when the show was actually on because we were all younger, but yeah, so there's that. So this kind of seems frivolous in light of real events that are happening that are serious or whatever. But let's get started. So while I'm opening this, now I do know what is in here because I looked at the tracking number so I could figure out what was in here without actually opening it. And of course there's a bunch of different orders in here. I will link to the orders in the description. They are affiliated links, and if you have any trouble when you're clicking on them, you may have to close some circle game because it'll be pretending like you're brand new to Temu. But once you close that, the product should be right underneath it, and then you can add it to your cart if you're interested. It does give me some affiliate cash, which is used to determine how much Temu influencer money I get for my next influencer bag. So there's that. And then I won't have all my usual clutter in my description because now I have a LinkTree link, so that will be down below. So if you ever, it's got my contact information in it, and it's got my referral codes for all the other things that I do that you can just get deals on. And I got my Amazon Associates account set up, I guess. So there are some products in there that I've linked to, like when I did my diamond painting supply list. And if I do any collaborations with vendors, those product things will be in that LinkTree too. Also, I got a post office box maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I think there's something wrong with it. Like, I can see it on my informed delivery. I can pick between my home address or my post office box, but for some reason these vendors that are wanting to collaborate with me, I'm having them send the stuff to my post office box, and some of them are getting sent back because there's like it's a vacant address, and I'm thinking, how is it a vacant address? The post office knows it's mine, so I'm trying to figure out if there's a problem at my local post office where my box is or what, because now I've had, I think, 2 different vendor collaborations products sent back to the vendor, and I'm like, stop it, I want to do the collaboration. I mean, they're not new collaborations, they're ones we've seen. Well, one of them is for a kid's swim jacket, so that one I haven't seen done anywhere else, but But I've got some David Archie pajamas that are coming, and I think I want those things. I want to show you guys, and I want to start building up my review videos. All right, you don't care. So let's get started. We went out today and we're doing kind of some thrift shopping. I finally made it to the Goodwill bins, as they call it, the outlet. Found some books, so I may show those on a different video. But I realized before I came down here, I was putting on these earrings, these Temu earrings, because they're hearts and they kind of go with my love theme here. And I realized I'd been walking around all day with only one earring on, so that was embarrassing. All right, so let's get started. First, we have got a shirt, I think. Yes. And I think I'm going to try to do a try on at the end, if I can figure out what's going on here. So this is one that has kind of a cowl neck, which is why I think I'm struggling here. So this is the blue color, although to me it looks more teal, but it's called blue. It's long sleeves and it's pretty soft. It feels like cotton, but I'm sure it's polyester. And there's no cinching for this, so you would just kind of cinch it yourself, I guess. But the model in the picture kind of wears it kind of like this, and I probably won't do that. But then it's got feels like a sweater, looks like a sweater. And then some decorative buttons. And it's just in time because today it was in the 40s, which seems crazy. I realize it's the end of October, but it just, I don't know, I guess it's just stayed warm here longer. Sorry, I think I have a hair on my lip. Oh, it's still attached. But it's been staying warmer here longer, so I guess I just have not been ready for fall, but now that it's here, I'm glad that I'm getting some of my long sleeve shirts in. So there's that, and this came in different colors like khaki and maybe a burgundy and a gray. I got it in a 2X, which in America is size 16, and it is 95% polyester and 5% spandex, but it really does feel like cotton, and it feels like the kind of cotton that you could, clean your glasses with and it wouldn't smear. And the back is just completely the blue color. And then this cost, I've got my list. Okay, I paid $21.48, but it's come down in price to $18.26. So I was watching Hey Everybody's last video before I came down here. My husband had to go pick up my daughter. It was her last marching band competition today. And she was making the comment that she had gotten a $4 price reduction or adjustment on something today. And I'm like, shoot, I haven't even checked mine today. And I got a $4 one on one of my things too. It's awesome. I'm getting a glass flower mug, and it was like $3.86, and then once they added the tax in, it was $4, so that was awesome. Okay, so these are those things that you take and you put on hangers so that you can cascade multiple hangers down and take up less space. So this is a repeat buy because I've been buying so many clothes, and now I bought all those hangers from the Dollar Tree, so I needed some more of these so that I can cascade down. And this is a pack of 100, and bear with me because there were, I think, 4 different orders in this bag, and so my list has things, of course, in order by the orders they were from, which is not how they're going to get pulled out. Okay, so I paid $4.78, and these are now $4.47. That's a good deal for 100. They do have them in different quantities, I believe. All right, so after I started showing some of my handmade jewelry on here, I've talked about how the fact that I had to dispose of a bunch of my jewelry supplies because of our flood. This was one of the things that I lost, and that was my design tray. So I got, this is a 3-piece set. And I do plan to do some videos on jewelry making, but those are going to take more time to plan out because I don't want to just sit here and try to figure out what I'm going to design. I want to kind of figure that out ahead of time so that I am not having to speed up the time on the video. So there's this. It's got a couple different necklace wells in here for different sizes, and then of course you've got measurements all up around here. So this top one, you know, can make a really long necklace. And then it's got different trays for the beads for while you're working on them. And this is really flimsy. This is definitely not the same level of quality. And this is kind of a flocked, kind of like those hangers are. This is kind of a flocked material so that things don't slide around. But all things being equal, it doesn't need to be anything more than this. But it is definitely kind of cheap, of course. So there's that, and then there's this one to just hold the different beads. So this will be great for when I finally come up with a plan for what I got in my bead box. Those aventurine and rose gold, I can, you know, stick each of those things in a different well while I'm working. And then this one is for bracelet making. Now, I've said on here before, I'm not into, I've made some bracelets, but it's kind of hard because you do have so many different bracelet or wrist sizes, so I'm not a big fan of making bracelets, but it came with a set, so okay. But they've got, I know this will be backwards to you, but they've got measurements. So this is 16 centimeters, 17, 15, 14, 13, so, you know, for kids and stuff too, for kid sizes, I should say. So there was that. So that was a 3-piece set, and I paid $764, and they're now running $763. Ooh. All right, so remember how I cut my hair and then I taped it back on for some of those episodes, and then I cut it off and taped it back on? Well, when I did that, I was like, I really should have a hair cutting set. I mean, I have hair cutting scissors, which I used, but some of the tools in here would have made it easier. Because sometimes, I mean, my hair is falling out again, so I don't know what that's about. It's falling out like it fell out after I had that global pandemic virus that people got. I mean, my hair was like falling out and falling out tons after that, and it's been doing that again. So I don't know if it's the change in the weather or if my body's trying to decide if it wants to go through the change of life. I don't know. So it's easier, I find at least, that it's easier for me to cut my hair when it's thin because I can pretty easily pull half of my hair into my hand and just, you know, go down and snip snip. But when you want to do bangs, or getting the back of your hair is, you know, more difficult. So this set should help with that. Oh, it's even got levels. So basically, and I am by no means a hair cutting expert, so let's get that out of the way. But you would put, it's got nubs in here, so you would put your hair in here, and this helps hold it in place. So then I could, you know, I could get it level and then I could just cut, but I don't have to worry about my fingers doing crazy things trying to hold the hair in place. And if you've ever cut your own hair, you know, like if you start to cut this way, then it gets thicker over here, and so I usually would have to kind of start over and pull out a different section, but this holds it all together. Let's not look too closely at that since I didn't use anything like this when I cut my hair. But so they've got this, they've got a similar one for bangs if you do bangs, and there's great YouTube videos out there on how to cut side swipe bangs or, you know, any of that kind of stuff. Then it's got a pair of normal scissors. These are quite cheap, so I probably won't use these because I have actual metal nice hair cutting scissors that I got from Sally Beauty. But then this one, I think this is like the texturizer or maybe a thinner. I don't know the exact. I don't think I would ever use this because I don't want to thin my hair. But I know for people that have really thick hair, I believe they, and I've had this used on my hair before too, and they always say, you're not going to get a perm anytime soon, are you? Because you don't want to use these anytime before you're going to get a perm. So yeah, so 4-piece set, which, you know, I've talked about this on here. I don't like going to the salon to get my hair cut because I have psoriasis. Although I did have a viewer say that when she went through the change of life, her psoriasis went away. So I am really hoping that that happens for me too, because I have dealt with this all my life, and granted, you know, it's nothing compared to what a lot of people deal with. So I'm not trying to say this compares to anything really significant, but it is kind of a pain. And it's painful sometimes, right? Because those of you that have psoriasis know your skin in those areas that grows faster is drying and pulling, and so it's just more uncomfortable. All right, so 4-piece haircut. Oh, okay, well, hold up. So I paid $3.14. It's been discontinued from my seller, but there's several other sellers that have it, and it's in the $3 range for those sellers too. So yeah, so definitely looking forward to using those next time I'm ready to chop some locks off, or when if I could use those to cut my kids' hair. Okay, so I of course had to get one of these after I saw it on Hey Everybody. I do watch other people, although she is my favorite, but I do watch other haulers. In fact, one of my viewers asked me to watch Crazy Mimi Yup, her channel, and so I did. My husband and I watched an episode of hers, and it was pretty hilarious. It probably says somewhere, but her accent makes me think that she's from Boston or somewhere up there. And the episode that I watched, her husband was kind of sitting off to the side, and they were kind of having these conversations, so it was pretty funny. And she has, I think, recently had surgery, so she had pre-recorded some videos to air while she was recovering from surgery. But I'll link her channel down below in case. I think her channel name is probably fitting, Crazy Mimi Yup, because she is wild and crazy and fun. So I'll put that down there. But anyway, I got my own clapperboard. I don't know if I will use this or not. I think I've got chalk markers somewhere, but I don't know where they are. But I guess maybe if I start having lots of problems, I can, you know, pull this out and make fun of it. But I don't know, this would look great, you know, even put it on the wall or something. So, but what did I pay for this? So, but that's the thing, right? We YouTubers kind of influence each other, hopefully also influencing you too. But all right, so I paid $4.48 for this, and it's still $4.48, and it comes like this, or you can get a white one. But it's actually really It's not magnetic, it's just, but it's actually pretty good. I mean, it's a little bit, you know, it's not cut very well maybe on the sides, but it's still pretty good quality. Is it all spelled right? Yep, I think it's all spelled right. So, all right. Next, oh, we've got some more pop-up cards. I think I have several pop-up cards in this order. This one actually, okay, before I open it, this one's actually in really good shape. It's not, doesn't look dinged up at all. So this one would be worthy of giving to someone in person instead of needing to send through the mail. But it's a very shimmery paper for the envelope, and look, it's got this cute, that would normally be a punch out, but you don't have to punch it out to use it. But I'm guessing, you know, they could punch it out after they receive it. And there's no, like most of these, there's no lick 'em to stick 'em here, so you need to use your own adhesive. And there's no sticker. Some of them come with stickers, but this one probably doesn't because it comes with this cute heart. And then we've got the cutouts as if it were cut out on a Cricut or a Silhouette. So that's pretty. And then on the inside, oh, this is one that is designed to sit totally flat. But that's pretty, I love that. And then it's got like fireworks on it. So let's see what I paid for this. And this is purple compared to blue. And then it just has this little, maybe I guess you could put your note on this because there's really not a spot. I mean, you could write on these parts, but that's probably why they give you the little piece of cardstock to write your sentiment on. All right, so I'm hoping that I got the right prices listed. I had to kind of write little hints as to which one was which, but I paid $3.48 for this one, but it's come down to $2.04. So that's a really good price for a pop-up 3D card, I think, in my opinion. And it's a really good size. So a lot of, like, the Christmas cards I did were only about this size, so this is a really good size. All right. Uh-oh, what is this? It's like I'm trying to think if this is, oh no. Oh, so this is, these are the signs I got to go outside. What does that say? Happy fall, y'all. This is, so this is like, I was expecting this to be like the canvas that the yard flags are made out of, but this is like umbrella material. And so it's got a gnome. I'm gonna try to put these on the over the shutters for my front window because I don't have pillars. These would, a lot of people would put these on pillars. Okay, so here's the first one, and then we've got grateful, thankful, blessed with a pumpkin. And so it's got these eyelet things here so you can anchor it, and then it's just got these up here. So I guess I'm hoping I'm going to use some Temu hooks, sticky hooks on my siding to put these up because I've ordered those hooks that you can hang, like jimmy into the siding to hang things, but they haven't come yet. So I'm just gonna, I think, put sticky hooks, and who knows how well those will work outside. But you can see they're probably the full length or height of my house, my single story house. And okay, so I'm a little disappointed in that they're not the canvas, but my shutters are black, so I'm afraid that's going to kind of show through this as well. It wouldn't have with the canvas. So we'll have to see. Maybe these will be a one and done year for these, but I'm planning to leave these up through Thanksgiving. And I paid $5.47 for this set, and they're now $4.39. So yeah, and because it's the umbrella, I feel like it's like the print is not as clear as it would have been, but that's okay. I mean, it's going to be outside. Umbrella is probably perfect for outside. All right, so I think it looks like bras. I'm not going to try those on for everybody, which you'll be happy about. Oh no, these are not bras. Well, I'm not trying these on either. They were called boy short underwear, but to me, they're like Spanx or control top underwear. And so I don't know. Do people wear underwear with these, or do they just wear these? Isn't it sad that I don't know that? But yes, so this came in a set of black and then tan and white. And I was also getting these hoping for some of my skirts that are a little bit more see-through, although I do think I have a slip in this order. All right, so these boy shorts, as they call them, boy short panties, seamless boy short panties. I don't think that's true. I think they had seams in them. Yeah, there's a seam. So I don't know what they mean by seamless, but there are, oh, maybe you can't see it. There's a seam right there. So those, what did I say? I was just looking at that. I paid $9.47 and they're now $8.49. All right, so these I think are my Christmas pillow covers. So I've got my Halloween ones on there right now. And I didn't buy any, I don't think I bought any for fall. So I'll probably leave those on till I'm ready to do Christmas. But I got these, oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Hang on. I don't want to sneeze on camera, but okay, I think it passed. So I got these because I have shown that decorative banner that I got one in Christmas and one in Halloween, and I got the Christmas one in red, but they had it in pink, so I decided I was going to get it in pink, which I think is in this order. But then I got the pillow covers that go with it, because we have a white Christmas tree, and so I kind of go with pastels like purples and teals and pinks. So I wanted to do that. That's why I wanted to switch over to the, but these are kind of those retro pictures that were so cute on the banner. And you get a set of 4. And these are great if you've got animals or kids. They're very, it's the same canvas that the yard signs are made out of. And then the other side is plain. But, so I got those, and this set of 4, okay, this set of 4, this is where I should have some background music playing. Why am I not finding them on here? Okay, well, when I come across it, I'll look, I'll keep pulling things out, and then maybe I'll come across it. Oh. All right, so now we've got a canvas bag. I thought this was so cute. So this is for those of you that studied French or are French or speak French. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because the number 4 in French is pronounced cat. So I thought that was super cute. And it's just a basic, it's on, same on both sides, but just a basic tote. But yeah, I thought I had to get that when I saw that. All right, let's see if I can find the price on that sucker. All right, that was a Kawaii. I always want to say Kawaii, but I don't say Hawaii for Hawaii. And it was $4.98, but it is now $5.39. And the pillow covers were $8.29, and they're now $8.37. All right, so another card. This one, the little corner got dinged up a little bit. Oh, I think this one is a box. Huh, and it's got, I don't know if this is fallen off of the card. It's a little HB, like confetti. All right, so we've got the envelope, which is again this shimmery paper, but again, so this will probably make it to the pile of envelopes that needs to go to somebody via the mail. And it's got a really cute closure, so you would pop those and squeeze them together to stick through here. And again, no lick 'em to stick 'em on this, so you need your own sticky. And then there's no sticker in here, which makes sense since you've got your special dealio there. And then they give you a little card to write your sentiment on. And then this one is a box. Now it's got spots on the side, which presumably you could write on those as well. So I've made these boxes when I was doing card making. They're really hard to do. This one's not too complicated, but you can see it's got a decoration on each, well, it's the same decoration on each side. So the person, when they get it, they'll fluff this out, right? They'll put these down, but then you can see it's got, it's like a box of gifts, right? So I don't know what that, I don't see any other confetti in here, so I'm not sure about that HB. I guess you could just put it out on the envelope somewhere, stick it down. So yeah, so that, not sure I'm going to be able to tell which one this is unless I wrote it. Okay. It's like all of the descriptions on Temu are very similar for these cards, like 3D birthday card, which doesn't really help when you've got a bunch of them in the same order. But most of these are in the $3.50 range. So I don't see one that I can tell is obviously that card. Which kind of makes my product link useless, doesn't it? Yeah, so, but if you do a search, if you're interested in this kind of thing and you do a search of 3D birthday cards, I'm sure this will come up. All right. Okay, so now we have a yard sign that matches. It's got the pumpkins on it, and it's in the canvas style. I don't know why, but I actually do keep the plastic for these. Not that I need them. This one's pretty wrinkly, but so you can see it fits the same color scheme that I've got on those long umbrella sheet things. We've got welcome. It's funny because I try not to get signs that say welcome because I really don't want to welcome anybody into my house because I, you know, I'm introverted, but I got this one just because it matched. So, and it's the same on both sides, and then it's got the sew line up here, which looks to be pretty straight for when you're putting it on your yard sign stand. All right, and that my light keeps flickering, I'm noticing. Okay, the autumn garden flag, I paid $2.48 and it's now $2.98. Probably means this video is going to stop here at some point and I'm going to have a struggle. Okay, so this might lose me some subscribers, so this is not a political channel at all, but I do get some political items every once in a while. So if this is not somebody that you care for, just fast forward through this part. But my dad has got a birthday coming up, and so I got this for him. $5,000 bill made out of gold. And it's beautiful, okay? Now, I couldn't get the link for this, and it's very hard. It's very hard. There's a ton of stuff with him on the site with money, but for some reason I couldn't get this particular one to come up. But okay, so even if you don't like, isn't it beautiful for, you know, stick this in his birthday card? I don't know. And again, I've said this before, it seems like he's the only one that they do this with. Like, I haven't found anything with Reagan or Clinton or any of that stuff, Obama. So yeah, I had to get that. And this, what did I pay for this? So don't leave my channel. It's not a political channel. I paid $1.79 for that. It's not a political channel, but I do think some of that stuff is funny. All right, so now we have another birthday card. This one looks to be in pretty good shape, so I could give this one out in person. I don't give out a lot of birthday cards in person because where do I go? I don't go very many places. All right, so again, we have a really pretty, this one's a little bit harder since it reflects the light, but it's kind of, look over here, it's shimmery just like the other ones were. Kind of a champagne color. And then this is cut out. And this one actually has a, almost like a brand on the back. That's surprising. Don't normally see that. And then, so it's got the cupcake in the middle. Let's celebrate, birthday party. There's room to write on here, and this is not the shimmery cardstock, so you could write on the back of that too. But yeah, so that's cool. I don't know, I just like, I don't want to do boring cards anymore, I guess. And this one, I actually do know that the description actually had the word cupcake in this one. $3.99. So that one's kind of on the higher side and getting closer to the price of what a card would cost here, like a regular card at the grocery store or whatever. And there's no lick 'em to stick 'em on there. All right, I'll put that away later. All right, next. Oh, I think this is the slip. I'm not going to try this on for you guys, but I find it hard to find slips for some reason, but they're called skirts. So I guess some people would just wear this out as a skirt. It's kind of a lot bigger than I thought it would be. I knew it was going to be long, but it's very slippery, which you want in a slip, but it's thicker than a slip I'm used to. But it's got a elastic band, and then at the bottom it's got a lace trim. And this came in black, white, and tan, I believe. And man, there's a lot of cards in this order. I have to call this the card order. Oh, but here again, I'm not seeing it on here. Oh, floral lace trim solid. Well, I put slip in my description, but it was called a skirt. $5.79 is what I paid, and it's still $5.79. So again, I got this for my really long dresses, I guess, because that's really long. So that goes literally all the way to my feet. So it may be one of those things that I kind of have to roll up at the waist a little bit, but then that'll be bunchy, so I don't know. We'll have to see. All right, we've got a wadded up shirt, it looks like. So Christmas shirt. Happy Merry Christmas. Oh, and this is super slick iron-on. So that's going to come off pretty easily, I bet. So we'll definitely have to wash that inside out. But it's got the white and black plaid and the red and black plaid, which I have shoes that match both. And then the leopard print. So we've got, and then Rudolph in the middle. Yeah. So that's super cute. And it feels like a soft t-shirt, not slippery, except for the iron-on part. I did get this in a 2X. This one does happen to have a tag up at the top. And then this one is 95% polyester and 5% spandex. So I will try this on at the end. So let me put this somewhere where I don't forget. All right, and then that shirt, I have another Christmas shirt in this order, so let me make sure I find the right one. Christmas Rudolph t-shirt, $9.98, and it's still $9.98. All right, now we got a dress. I probably won't try this one on because I don't have anywhere I can go and show you all the way. So it's got an orange belt. This feels like sports uniform material, but the top of it is solid, and then you've just got these really pretty flowers for the skirt, and the back is exactly the same. I need to do another decluttering episode. I need to declutter my desk next, because I've got a new printer coming, a color printer coming, because of course I went down the stupid junk journal rabbit hole and found that you can, it's got a zipper back, found that you can, that there's printables out there, which of course I bought some of those. And so of course I need a color printer. My printer that I have that's sitting over here now is only black and white. And it's my office work printer, so I can't use it for personal anyway. But I think because I don't really have to print anything for work anymore, I'm just going to give that back to them and then use that space for my printer. So, oh, and let's see, did it have belt loop holes? There are no belt loop holes, so good luck getting this belt to stay at the waist, is what I'm hearing. But it's nice that it's the orange color because it pulls out the orange in the flowers. And this is a different feel from this. This is, like I said, the sports material, but this is very thin, a very thin kind of material. And then I haven't been telling you how to wash these things, but we pretty much all know how you wash Temu stuff at this point, right? On cold, on low, on slow, on inside out, air dry. This one is a 2X, and oh, well, this is not the tag that tells me. Oh, yeah, it is. 90% polyester, 10% spandex. And the black slip would definitely not work with this because that's all you would see through the bottom of it. I don't know. What do you do in that case? You wear a skin-colored one? So that that's what somebody said to do with bras. Just wear a skin-colored bra, which is kind of hard. They don't make bras in everybody's skin color. The bra that I've got that seems to work with me is like a light pink. All right, so here we've got the other Christmas shirt. This one's long sleeve, so we'll have to see. I don't really like long sleeve t-shirts, but I'm gonna give it a try. I mostly don't like that because of how jiggly my arms are. But I got this in my army green because, you know, I love that color now. But we've got the 3 snowmen, faith, hope, and love. And again, we've got the red and black checkered, so I could wear those shoes with this as well if I wanted to be matchy-matchy. And then Jesus, it does say Jesus there for the cross. And this is another iron-on that's very slippery, so it'll probably crack, but... And then this was a 2X, and it's very soft, so it should be pretty comfortable. 100% polyester on this one. And I will try this one on at the end as well. And then that one, I paid $8.06, and it's now $8.49. More birthday cards. Or no. Well, maybe. This says best wishes. I don't know if this is a happy birthday card or a best wishes card. All right, so this one is again, kind of got that shimmery. This one got a little, this may be for mailing, but it's again that champagne shimmery card, which you can kind of see there. No lick 'em to stick 'em. Somebody made this envelope in their home. And then the card is a little banged up, but we've got best wishes. And I have a blue one of these in this bag, so when we get to that, just pretend, or just remember this is what it looked like. Then we've got happy birthday, so it is a birthday card. And then you can see the decorations on top of the cake. So this is the color of the other card. And then there's a spot down here to write your message. But just keep in mind, if somebody displays this, that'll be out there to see, and they don't give you anything else to write on. So, and because it's a shimmery, I don't know how well it would write on the back, but you could try it. But I think that's really pretty. And this, okay, so the pink one was cheaper than the blue one. The pink one was $2.98. The blue one was $3.48, but now they are both $2.57. All right, I have no idea how many more things are in here. It doesn't feel like there's many. Okay, here's the blue card, so we'll just get that out of the way. But it's this really pretty blue. It's not quite Tiffany blue, but it's pretty close. All right, then we've got another mystery card. Just apparently went card buying crazy. So this one has a little pocket, so to speak, to put that in. There's no lick 'em to stick 'em. Oh, this is the one that I bought for my daughter's birthday. So, I love you more than all the stars in the sky and more than all the clothes on your floor. Which this would have been me when I was a kid too. But I have one kid who, like, her whole floor is covered with clothes. And then plenty of space in here to write a message. And so a pretty simple card, and not a pop-up, just a generic card, because they have those too. And it was $2.69 and it's now $2.97. All right. Next we'll do the pink Christmas decor garland, whatever you want to call it. This one comes with a pink ribbon if you want to string them all together. I don't think I'm going to string mine together. I don't have a mantle or a place to really do that, but they do give you a needle which you can use to poke out the holes that you can kind of see the holes up there. So I'll just flip through these. My chair keeps getting farther away. Hang on. I have this plastic pad under my chair to protect the carpet, but it gets wells in it that I get stuck in. So I just love how old-timey, vintage these pictures are. They give me like 40s vibes. I love that font. But you can see how my pillow covers kind of go with these. Oh, I could go for some hot chocolate right now because of how cold it was today. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, she's pretty. So lots of Santas. That's cool. I like that one. That's weird. Oh no, is this another? So were there duplicates in here? Oh, well, not quite. So that's a little disappointing to there's 12 cards here. So you would think they would all be unique, but some of those Santa ones look the same. So I feel like this particular set lost a little something in its attempt to be pink, because the red set that I got had more variety, I feel like. Well, put this back in later. But it still fits checks the mark that it's the right color scheme. But man, I am getting some really bad acid reflux right now. What did I have for lunch? Oh, I had lasagna for lunch today. That's probably why. Okay, $3.19 for that, and it's still $3.19. So pardon me while I take a drink. This won't help my acid reflux, but water's never a bad thing, right? Okay, let's see what else. Oh wait, I do have another thing I already pulled out. So this is just another one of those power strip cord hangers. So it's got sticky on the back. I'm not going to take this out. We've seen this on this channel before. And then it's got, you stick part of it to the back of the power strip and then it hangs on the wall. So, and that, oh, I got that for free. So it must have been a reward 777 thing where I got a free item with an order. But if you want to buy it, it's 89 cents. Oh, here I'm getting distracted. I made a little envelope with my paper that I did a collaboration with. So this was one of the scraps left over from part of my envelope thing that I'm trying to do. So I made a little envelope. Squirrel. It's like a squirrel went by. I got distracted. All right, so because I bought all those boho rugs, I needed some more sticky things to go on the bottom of them to keep them from sliding. Specifically for the one in front of the front door. So there's 8 of these, and you peel off the sticky, stick it to the rug, and then this side is kind of sticky, and so it's not supposed to move. And this is a set of 8, I think I said. And so of all those boho rugs that I got, I really, really like the one that I got with the intention of putting in the bathroom, but it takes up almost the whole floor in the bathroom, so it covers the vent. So I don't think that's going to work, but I love it. I mean, it when you get out of the shower, it never feels like it's picked up dust and stuff from people walking on it. It always feels clean. It's not, but it always feels clean. So I ordered replacements for it that are kind of half the size, and I probably won't return these because I'll probably just find somewhere else to use them, but they were too big. All right, so these high quality non-stick carpet stickers, non-stick carpet stickers, so that makes sense. $2.79, and they're now $2.51. I think I'm not going anywhere tomorrow, so I think that I will be able to hopefully do my thrifting haul. And maybe, well, no, I won't have my printer yet. I was going to say maybe I want to do a haul on the stuff I got from Etsy. Okay, for junk journaling. Actually, it's more for folio making, if I'm being honest. Okay, so this, it's lucky I got done with all those videos that I pre-recorded so that I could get this open in time for Halloween. I've got another bag, maybe 2 bags that have a Halloween item in them upstairs, so I'll probably really should do that for my next video. So this goes with the apple. It's the apple style top, and it's just got ghosts and pumpkins, and this has been discontinued or it's sold out, one or the other, so there won't be a link for this below, but you wouldn't have been able to get it in time for Thanksgiving, for Halloween anyway. But this will complete my outfit, and I will take a picture of myself that day when I wear all this stuff. So even though that's been sold out, I paid $3.14 for that. All right, so we know I like to try out all of the little card sets that Temu has, and this one I think is geared more for kids, so that parents and kids can have discussions. So they should be safer cards, you know, nothing risque, and should promote good discussions with families. So I don't know that this would be a good, well, we'll see. We'll try a couple of them. But it says it's a tool for bigger conversations with children. So there's different colors in here, like a lot of those have, which, let's see. Okay, the colors are different categories, but this does not tell me what the category is. But it says, if you want to empower your child to be their best self while strengthening your relationship together, conversations are a great tool to use. That's because the right questions encourage self-expression, cultivate emotional intelligence, and inspire your child to explore their beliefs, mindsets, and ideas. This set contains 150 questions to spark thoughtful, revealing, and fun conversations with children. Split into 6 categories, use these prompts to talk together, impart life lessons, and understand how your little one ticks. Carefully developed to use every day with children aged 5 to 14. So that's interesting. So I've got 2 kids that will age out of that. Okay, so I don't know if these are blue, and they all say reflection at the top, so I don't know if that's the category. When do you get most distracted? What's your favorite memory and why? What didn't work out today? If you could have superpowers, what would they be and why? One of the people I work with, this is one of the questions that he uses during applicant interviews, because he thinks this tells a lot about a person by how they answer this. I said, when he asked me this, I said, well, I want the power of invisibility, so nobody can, so that I can get the work done, but nobody necessarily has to know it's me that got it done. So, and I won't take any others out, but that gives you a good idea of what kind of card. So I think that's a great little set if you're wanting to build conversation with your kids. But, you know, those questions really could be for small groups and that kind of thing. None of them were specifically kid-minded. I don't know why I can never find any of these. Ugh. Yep, I don't see it on here, so I'll have to look that up. I'll check before I end this video. I'll check one last time in case I missed it. Alright, so now we have another birthday card. So that one's pretty. Nice, lots of bright colors. And this one doesn't look too, it's a little dinged up over here, but overall not bad. Your basic, this is not a shimmery cardstock, it's a basic cardstock. No lick 'em to stick 'em. Happy birthday to you. And these are raised letters. Some good foiling. And okay, some of it is standing up, but why is the rest of it not standing up? Well, I guess the recipient would just need to push some of that stuff up. But lots of presents and no real place to write anything on, but it looks like you could probably, oh, it's another pop card, so it looks like you could probably write something back there. And this one I only paid 67 cents for this, and that was not a deal. I would never, this is not the kind of thing I would buy on a spin the wheel deal, but now it's $2.99, so they must have been having a sale. All right, now we've got something in here. Still trying to find those Little Talk cards. Okay, so I have a place in one of my bathrooms that is missing the floorboard. And so I bought this roll of floorboard stuff that's a sticky like laminate, but it's meant to go, yeah, it's got like contact paper, and it's about the thickness of contact paper, so this is not going to work. But it's a pretty big roll. It looked thicker in the picture, but you can see it's a faux wood, white wood looking thing. So yeah, so it looked thicker, kind of like the rubber that you can get to put around doors to keep the air out. But I can't imagine this is going to work. I can't imagine it's going to stick very well. So maybe this will become a junk journal kind of a supply. Who knows? What did I pay for this? Oh, it does come with a spatula, which actually this could be useful in crafting. All right, so, and it even says 1 roll thickened laminate border. This is not any thicker than any regular contact paper. And I paid $5.78 for this, and it's now $5.61. So yeah, that's a little disappointing. All right. Oh, I think we've got one thing left. All right, and then, oh, this is a smart car key. Works with Apple's Find My app. And I got this because, for those of you in the States, I think it was Allstate that used to say if you signed up, or if you put this thing in your car, it would monitor how you drove, and so then they could get you better deals. So I think this is kind of the same thing. There should be a place under the steering wheel column that this can plug into. I mean, it's really is just a plug. So inside there's something that you're supposed to be able to track on your phone. And so I've been sucked into buying some of those trackers that you put on your pet or your luggage, but with those your phone has to be within a certain distance because it relies on Bluetooth. But this is not supposed to be that way. This is supposed to be actual GPS. So this, I'm really excited to see if this works, because, you know, now that I've got a kid driving and driving herself to work, it will be nice to, I don't know, I can see her on her phone or with her phone, but it'll be nice to see where the car is too, I guess, just in case. So yeah, it does have a little manual inside to explain how to set this up and get it added to your device so you can see it. So this, it was $14.47, at least that's what I paid, but it's been reduced all the way down to $10.79. So that seems like a pretty good deal if it works. So that'll be one of those things I have to review for you later, or give you an update later. But let me just check one last time and make sure see if I can find those cards. The cards are usually, yeah, I didn't get it on here, so I wonder how I missed that. Maybe this wasn't listed to be in this particular package. I don't know. I know I did buy it, but yeah, so these things are usually $8 to $10, so I can't imagine this is any different. But, so that is the end of the haul, and now it's going to be try-on time, so I am going to stop the video because I don't want to accidentally pause and then you see some things because I thought I paused and I didn't, because we don't want that to happen. So I will be right back. Although my mouse is not working now, is it? Okay, there it goes. I will be right back. All right, so here I am with the green Christmas shirt. It comes down to, it's a pretty good length for what I like. This is okay, although it really isn't tight here, but it kind of feels tight, but I'm just self-conscious. But the sleeves are too long, so I'll have to roll them up, but that's not a problem. I'm kind of used to that, right? When you're short. But overall, I think the size, the 2X size, is pretty decent, and it's very comfortable. So yeah, I really like this, and like I said, I'm really loving this green. So I'll be right back with the next item. All right, so now I'm back with this one. This one is a little bit, this shirt is not as stretchy, and it feels a little bit confining in the shoulders for me, but it's still, I mean, I'll still wear it. The decal is a little bit off center. It's more to this side than this side, so that will bug me a little bit, but it's not like I really look at myself, you know, look at myself during the day. But it's super cute. But yeah, it's a little off, and this time it's not me. I mean, I'm a little off, but this time it is more. It must be hard to line these things up when you're doing them. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to wearing this with some black jeans and probably my red shoes, although it's funny how this kind of looks purple sometimes, or my white shoes. So I think I've got one more thing to try on since I'm not trying on the dress, so I'll be right back. All right, so this is the last item. I haven't figured out how I should work with this. I mean, it's a little bit cinched on that side, but I think it's really not. I think it just seems like it, so I don't know. Maybe I need to get some of those things that you can kind of pinch things yourself to kind of work with this a little bit. But it's cute. It's a little bit long in the sleeves again. It's pretty long, so you could definitely wear this with leggings, but it is see-through on this part. But you can't really tell unless you're doing that, which, why would I be doing that? Well, if I'm straightening it, I guess, maybe. And so yeah, this, I don't know, this seems awfully big for what it is. So yeah, maybe, well, that's not too bad like that. I don't know, but then it feels kind of confining over there with that. So this part's gonna take some work, I think, for me to figure out, because really there's no cinching that comes with it. So I could wear it like that, but that's just, I don't like that. So yeah, so I'm gonna need to get some kind of pins to help me out with this. So that's my haul. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would love it if you gave me a thumbs up. I am still looking for more subscribers, and I have decided that one of the things that I'm going to show in a future haul related to junk journaling folio making, I'm going to make something to give away for when I hit 2,000 subscribers. We're getting close to 1,300 right now, so that gives me some time. Well, maybe. I'm hoping it gives me some time to actually make it, and I thought I would just start doing that. I don't really have any other things to give away. I don't want to just give away the Temu stuff I don't like. I mean, it's one thing if I order doubles of something, but okay, my mouth is getting really dry now, so let's just end this. And so wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you're having a great day. And I'm hoping to get this is Saturday night. I'm hoping to get this posted sometime tomorrow, because it's 10:11 where I'm at, so I don't think I'll have time. Well, we'll see. But yeah, it wouldn't benefit me to post it tonight. So whenever you see this, I hope you're having a great time. And until we meet again, take care of yourself. Bye.